Okay, problem number 3. Determine whether the graph of the circle 4x squared plus 4y squared plus 4x plus 12y plus 10 equals 0 is a circle, point, or an empty set. Okay, so we have to remember the following. Okay, so in the standard form, x minus h to be squared plus y minus k to be squared equals a. Yung r squared natin is a. Okay, so if a is positive or a is greater than 0, then we have a circle. Okay, on the other hand, if a equals 0, so it will just represent a point. And lastly, if a is negative or a is less than 0, then the graph is an empty set. Okay, so to answer this question, so we have to convert this into standard form, and to do that, so we divide both sides by 4. So we're going to have x squared plus y squared plus x plus 3y. Okay, so plus 5 over 2. Alright, so since we divide 10 by 4, that's equal to 0. So then we have x squared plus x, okay, plus y squared plus 3y. Then separate natin yung 5 over 2, so which will become negative 5 over 2 if we're going to transpose it on the right side. So by completing the square, so we divide this by 2 and then squaring it, so we're going to have 1/4. Okay, so I add 1/4 on the left side, so I'm going to add 1/4 on the right side. There you go. Okay, so 3 divided by 2 square, so I'm going to have 9 over 4. So I'm going to have 9 over 4 as well. So here, so since we're just after for a or r squared, so note that, okay, so combine natin, ano kaya yung result nito? Okay, so note that 1/4 plus 9/4 is 10 over 4 or 5/2. So they will nullify each other. So therefore, maka-cancel to. So meaning to say, itong r squared na to, which is a, so that's equal to 0. So therefore, itong equation na to represent just a point. Okay, so it's just a point. Clear? Okay, next. In relation to number 3, okay, in relation to number 3, so we're after for the values of k, so that the graph of this circle, equation of circle, is a circle, a point, or an empty set. Okay, yun lang yung verify natin. Ano daw yung value ng k? So again, so by completing the square, so let me rewrite it. So x squared plus 8x, then this one is y squared minus 12y, so equals k plus 3. Okay, so divided by 2 again, so that will be 4 square. So I'll have 16 here. Okay, can you follow? Next, negative 12 divided by 2, that's negative 6 squared. I'll have 36. So I add 36 on the left, I'm going to add 36 to the right as well. So since we're just after for this, okay, para magkaroon ka ng circle, so which is condition letter A, okay, dapat yung k plus, this is 52. So dapat yung k plus 55, sabi, should be greater than 0. Okay, if just a point, okay, dapat yung k plus 55 should be equal to 0. And lastly, if it's an empty set, okay, kung empty set yan, yun lang naman. So your k plus 55 should be less than 0. So therefore, we're looking for the values of k para masatisfy mo conditions na to. Therefore, k here should be greater than negative 55 para masabing circle. It is a point if k is equal to negative 55. And lastly, it's an empty set if k is less than negative 55. Clear?